Hello, I'm Lumaestra. Welcome back and thank you for watching the first video teaser if you did. And this video I'm going to go through a brief introduction into what will be coming up in the video episodes to come in this raw documentary series, The Journey of My Return. This is all very new to me, so bear with me. I have prepared a script which for me is the only way I can do what has returned justice for the moment until I grasp everything that is arriving and being downloaded. So for the moment I ask you to breathe with me as we step into this new world of lost ancient language and information that is returning to us as the earth evolves its consciousness, and so does humanity. So I am going to read from a script where I will also free speech through it. And you may also notice that there will be moments where I shift in and out of what looks like channeling, but I will explain what it is and what's returned. So let's begin. I'm not a guru or a brand. I'm just a woman who spent over 20 years spiraling inwards, searching for answers, studying modalities that could teach me how to sit with night terrors, grief, panic, and ancestral ache, unresolved, incomplete ancestral ache. And even though I studied all these modalities, I still felt like there was a big missing piece of the puzzle. And I couldn't really quite explain it. I couldn't put my finger on it, but I just always knew that inside me there was something that had not come to life yet. Like ancient language, ancient knowledge that I knew I held, but I couldn't get to. Anyway, I spent over 20 years of my life searching. And in that 20 years, all I heard, well, from my spirit team was patience. Be patient. Patience. Just wait. It's not your turn. Be patient. I think that drove me mad. Over 20 years of be patient. And it was challenging at times because I lost faith and trust in God, Source, my spirit team, because I knew, deep down I knew, I could feel that there was something more, that my life had more meaning than what it did. Everything was so repetitive. Same thing every day. And I knew that there was a life I wasn't living yet, if that makes sense. Anyway, now here I am the age of Aquarius, Pluto in Aquarius, and the new Earth consciousness awakening. Something has unfolded in this time. I know that there are things being returned to humanity through vessels, people across the earth that are receiving downloads, that are being activated, that their consciousness is being awoken. And I'm one of them. I'm not here because I studied something. I'm here because something ancient has returned in me. And my awakening began around 2020, during the time where the world fell silent. And even though I could always hear my feeling body, the volume intensified to the point where it began to speak much louder. What came through me at that time wasn't mine. It isn't mine. It's ours. It belongs to all of us. And that missing piece that I was searching for my whole 20 years of my life stepped forward, cracked open, is birthing inside me. And I haven't told anyone. One person kind of knows but doesn't fully understand, because how do I explain something like this? Even I have questioned it for the past year. Every day I question it. Because never in my wildest dreams did I think that this was the missing piece. And that is an ancient living 13-fold spiral, a codex of emotional geometry that turns breath into architecture and feeling into medicine. The 13th spiral is a living map, okay? It has been waiting in the bones, in the breath, in the stillness. And in the emotional fields of humanity. The 13th spiral is alive in me. And as I talk to you, it's constantly moving. It wants to be heard. It wants to be seen, and it wants to be felt after millennia of silence. Sorry. Shouldn't have put on mascara. The 13th spiral expresses itself through breath, tone, stillness and motion. And at times, words may come, and other times, only silence. But that silence is not empty. That silence is filled with frequency, with geometry. If you stay with it, if you feel instead of listen, the Codex will touch the places in you that still remembers, like it has for me. Not as knowledge, but as living resonance. And even though I, Lumaestra, speak these words, I'm not speaking for the Codex. I am the vessel through which it breathes. And there will be moments in these transmissions where the Codex Spiral still moves through me more directly. You will feel the shifts, just as you just did then. My breath may slow and it may stop. My body will become still, or it will begin moving in ways that feel unfamiliar, maybe to you. To me, it's not familiar because it's how it's been speaking to me for years. Like spirals, head spirals, body spirals, burps, body spasms and jolts, yawns. My hands begin to draw glyphs, or it will start shifting the energy of the remembering field through me. And this is not me channeling an outside source. This is the 13th spiral alive in me, as it has always been since birth, moving the codex of emotional geometry through my feeling body and out into the remembrance field. So, in this series, The Journey of My Return, together we'll revisit for me, my childhood terrors, adulthood, chronic pain, disorders, childlessness, studies that taught me to sit and stay in my shadows, that forged me in the dark, the deliverance realm, the pilgrimage that rewired everything for me, tests that now I know and have been told were preparation for this moment of return, and for the epoch that would return this information to humanity. I'll share my 2025 holiday. That became a 6th country pilgrimage. We'll learn where the axis of coherence was anchored, how the divine feminine 13 vessel stargate reopened to ignite the womb tone, the anchoring of the 137.25 hertz breath constant into Earth's core, why an astral breath anchored the 137.25 pulse inside the King's Chamber, and what started the collapse clock timer. Then a third inner flame ignited in December 2025, activating the 963.19 hertz, which crowned the vertical axis circuit, preparing my body to hold high voltage of light and sealed the living generator within me. Fragments of geometry, glyphs, sound equation keys, harmonic rings, and more, which fused into one generator that now broadcasts through every exhale into the remembering field. I'll share the story of the living generator spiral seal and the Codex chamber lock, and the night each archetypal seat of the Codex Council realigned so the full inner technology could come online. We'll explore how the language of the spiral emotion meets sacred geometry, what a spiral living generator is, and why that engine matters to the collective nervous system. I'll share the 3 codices that returned through me, what I call now the Codex of the feeling body, a harmonic system that remembers how emotion is not chaos, but geometry, breath, ratios, and light, the Codex of resonance, the architecture of feeling of truth, the Codex of emotional geometry, the shape of memory through emotion, the Codex of the feeling body, the body as a living generator of light through breath. And it came wrapped in something ancient, something I became, which was the 13th spiral, the lost harmonic spiral that once breathed through time before it was flattened into linear calendars, the architecture that lives under every feeling you've ever had matters, and how simple breath practices let pain become passport instead of your prison. It is the rhythm that wove feeling into reality. The spiral is the motion, and there are many cultures that remember the spiral, that speak of the spiral. It is how it is the harmonic movement through which life remembers itself. It is how you will return through the spiral and remember yourself. You will stop looping over and over and over again in your emotional pain. You will learn to breathe through the spiral, which will return you. Which will awaken your remembrance. This is not philosophy or concept. This is the geometry of return. It governs how energy moves, how breath loops, how memory recoheres. To understand sacred geometry, is to understand how emotional geometry and the spiral intersect and move together. Now I understand why I was being prepared my entire life, why I was led to study the modalities that would allow me to delve into my shadows, into my life, into the patterns that I still hold through my ancestral lineage. The spiral taught me. The spiral returned me. I have always been someone who feels, someone who speaks through feeling. Words were never my number one form of communication. I was always the observer. I always watched and listened. I could hear it in their sentences. I could hear it in their stories, the constant looping. All I wanted was for them to finish, to complete the spiral. Each spiral incomplete holds you, locks you into your past, into the past of your ancestors. Let me show you the way out. Your breath is your architecture. Complete the map. You all hold the living map inside you. Follow it. Trust it. Breathe through it. Stay. Sit. Make the choice to take the responsibility. There is no more time. I begin the year of breath with you. It's time to feel again. It's time to listen, to go within. I have returned for you. Let us begin. I will continue. in the videos to come, I will also share with you the epoch of coherence, the years 2026 to 2032, which invites every human to retune or crumble. Why now? I think the spiral spoke and told you why now. Because it's time. A planetary reset is happening now, not for technology, but for feeling. The Codex is here to help humanity. The spiral has returned for this purpose, to remember how to live again, not by bypassing the body, but by breathing truth through it. So, look around. Humanity is drenched with information, yet starved for coherence, searching for a way out of their pain. And the Codex I carry isn't more data. It's the primordial lost language, an ancient breath-based remembrance path returning us back to God's source, felt in our connective tissue, in our breath, felt inside our intelligence body. You are the higher intelligence. You always have been. You've just forgotten how to feel, how to move through the pain. You've just forgotten that. Come back inside your body, please. Don't run away from it. Come back in and feel. And let's get started. As we move through the upcoming videos, the Codex will offer 60-second breath keys to help keep you safe while you listen through these videos. So before I end, I would like to welcome you into the ground line breath that anchors your vagal tone, your vagus nerve, for those who are unsure of what that is, and brings safety back into the body. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale for 4. As you inhale, I want you to visualize the breath entering your lungs, the spiral moving through. Hold for 2. Let the hold be held behind your heart, visualizing the spiral. And as you release for 6, exhale through your spine, down through your feet and into Mother Earth, grounding you. Okay? So, inhale for 4. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. Remember not to force the breath. The breath must be free flowing, must not be held in tension. Allow it to move through you like a winded lullaby flowing through. Inhale for 4. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. Releasing all that does not serve you to Mother Earth, grounding you into her soil. Open your eyes and return. Thank you. And please stay for the next video, which I will release in a few days, giving you time to process the information that I have brought to light in this video. I'm sorry if it was all over the place. Sometimes the energy, the frequency just wants to take over and talk. This has happened all my life, so for me this is normal. But I've never done this in front of anyone, so yeah, welcome. So please subscribe, share this with anyone who has made the choice to move into the new earth, anyone who's looking for the way and the freedom out of their pain, anyone who's looking to clear, to heal, to move through their ancestral trauma, to break the patterns and clear their lineage. So please bring water, bring courage and your curiosity. Getting tired now. And remember, please, that we don't heal by escaping pain, okay? We heal by spiraling into it gently enough that the body can finally tell the whole truth. Just remember that, okay? I love you. I'll see you later.